Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
We're gonna watch this official trailer number 2, Lady and the Tramp, for the Disney Plus streaming service. We are shooting this at 10 p.m. at night, uploading around 6 a.m. because we just got back from watching Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Keep a lookout for our deep analysis, scene-by-scene breakdown of that movie. So much to uncover. Now we'll do a regular review later this week. I'm excited for Disney Plus. We were talking about this in the car ride back. I'm pretty excited for Disney Plus, man. So
it's everything you love about Disney.
There's lots to look forward to, including this movie.
Being a street dog isn't so bad at all.
He's a tramp,
I'm free to be whoever I want to be.
but we love him.
Whoa, walk wherever I want to walk. Hey, hi. Are you two twins?
I'm her husband, pal.
Aha. Eat whatever I want to eat.
He's a tramp. We are
You know what? Fine.
and we know he'll always stay.
Just remember, I got this the old-fashioned way. I stole it. Come back here.
Dang.
Whoa, Snob Hill.
There we go. I got my color. I got it.
Let's take a little guess here. You're the center of your people's universe, right?
You could say that. Your family's just about perfect. Don't.
The cat! The cat!
Is we all over now?
I thought they weren't gonna be in it.
Replaced.
Replace me? I don't think so.
Lady, this is Lulu.
Canned baby noise.
When the baby moves in, the dog moves out.
Help me get this thing off.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
I wonder.
Totally safe.
I'm not gonna do that. You're crazy.
You don't know the half of it.
Wow. What is this place?
It's nostalgia.
Big world out there. With no fence around it.
Everything the light touches.
Every day could be an adventure.
Wow, Lady's becoming a real hero in this. This is a ladies' movie.
Yeah,
This is
man.
a ladies' movie.
Yeah, man. It's Lady and the Tramp.
Lady plus a tramp is there.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you know, it's pretty refreshing to watch this trailer after watching the Doolittle trailer. I feel like the talk on the movie talk circles of everywhere has been rather, negative towards it, and we've been like, yeah, it looks fine, it looks all right, whatever. I'm sure it'll
Could be
be
cool.
okay.
I don't know.
yeah. But it's refreshing when they're using real pets. There's an argument to be made in and of itself. There are people I know who generally don't like the idea of using any kind of animals in movies for whatever reasons, right? This feels like very believable and real to me, and what they're doing with just their mouths slightly moving. I find it refreshing as opposed to just watching a fully digitally created animal in a human world. Like I like that. I do. I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it feels like a return to something older that is a trick that I feel like has maybe not worked as well in the past because technology hasn't quite been up toward the point where it can really sell it. And I feel like we've spent so much time going down the rabbit hole of let's mocap and let's make hyper photoreal CG. And so, yeah, I almost imagine that an effect like this, it's a little more classic, has got to have gotten a lot better by now. I do appreciate the tangibility of that, of having what appears to be a whole lot of actual animal performers, some CG assistance there. I get the ethical debate, but as long as everything was handled humanely, I guess, I do think that it is impressive to create a whole movie with, animals as your leads.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the animals, last time we did a reaction to the first trailer, I was like, where are my racist Siamese cats? Now, I don't think they're gonna make them Chinese this time around. However, I thought they just completely cut out. Knowing how Disney has been remaking stuff that they're not gonna do, I'm sure I'm one Google search away from finding out if they are Chinese.
Well, Janelle Monáe is doing the song, I think, so she's not Chinese. I wonder if they'll adapt that to make it a little more appropriate.
Yeah, because we didn't see any of the cats talking, but I did get excited. There's 4 cats who live with us, so but then seeing the Siamese cats, I was like, oh, they did it! I'm excited they're back. Yay! Even though they're not the most beloved element, I think because I had sold myself they're not going to be in here. I'm excited that they're going to be in here.
All of a sudden expectation exceeded.
Yes.
Well, before we even got the film at all.
And I love the production design, man. I love the world that they like. This old-timey world they really brought to life. Just looks like something out of the 50s, And I think that's exactly what it takes place. But something out of the 50s.
Or earlier, even, I feel like. But yeah, it does.
1778, if I'm not mistaken.
But still, I don't know, turn of the century. But I feel like, if there's one thing Disney consistently nails, regardless of how any of these live-action reimaginings are going, it's the physical production elements, because the designs are always gorgeous, and I do have to applaud them for putting as much of that in camera and hiring costumers and set builders and people to really make the tangibility of these big remakes work. And this is for streaming, but it still looks like they're investing pretty heavily, and it looks very sweet.
Oh,
very sweet.
Very sweet. I've imagined there'd be good chemistry between Lady and Tramp. There has to be. Because in the last trailer, we barely saw them speaking, but, for me, I got lost in this trailer pretty quick, watching the animals, and it just reminds me of like those 90s movies.
Yeah, like Homeward Bound.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
It feels more appropriate to do this approach here. Speaking of like remakes, it's funny to me because I fall for it. I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the man, Disney needs to stop remaking stuff. And then they do a trailer, and I'm like, I can't wait for this remake. And this is what Lady and the Tramp has done that to me. I'm like, oh my, why are they doing this? This is pointless. And then I watch the trailer, and I'm like, I can't wait to watch this movie.
It's an interesting phenomenon, because I don't hate it in and of itself. I think that there is something innately impressive about the way they're able to realize these films in live action. At the same time, it is a little bit of a kind of like reskinning a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And there are elements throughout these remakes, and some of them have hit a lot better than some of the other ones, but I feel like you can kind of trace the elements that maybe don't feel quite as natural, or ways in which they're trying to update for the modern sensibility, and I always applaud the effort they're making, and really I feel like the consistent criticism we have is like, commit to it! Right. Don't just kind of pepper it in here to make us, aware of it, but distracted. But I'm not really as concerned about that with this movie. There seems something about this particular reboot that seems kind of like it's out of its own way, and it just wants to tell the sweet story over again, and it's not too invested in switching it up. Which you should do new stuff, but at the same time, if they could just nail one of these retellings without any kind of asterisks next to it, I think that would make everybody kind of happy.
Well, doing a retelling of Lady and the Tramp seems like something that's much easier to digest. Lion King and Jungle Book, you're going to have to digital the hell out of that. Where with this, we live amongst cats and dogs all the time.
Yeah, it's not too crazy.
So we've seen enough in movies over the many years, many decades, that you can train animals well enough to be a good performer on camera. In the original movie, I remember there was a different character with the muzzle. I don't think that was Lady.
Does Tramp get muzzled? It's been a minute since
I think it was like a beaver or something. Yep, totally remember that wrong. But there was a beaver. And also when the end of the movie, when Tramp is in the truck and the dogs are like, oh, we gotta save Tramp. And this trailer made it look like Lady's stopping the car.
Risking life.
Yeah, whereas I thought it was like all the dogs who work together. But anyway, it's been a long time since I've seen it. What I'll do is, to be more negative towards this film, I'll watch the animated one right before I watched the live action one, just so I can be like, what I'm
going to do is I'm going to make like a freeze frame of every single shot, and I'm just going to hold it up next to the movie per shot, and every time it deviates, I'm going to mark a point off. That's how this works now until Disney's checked clear.
Alright guys, well, are you excited for Lady and the Tramp? Comment below, which one are you, a lady or a tramp? Do you have a tramp stamp? Subscribe to The Real Rejects, click that notification bell, and I'd like to end this with a page of the day shot for a lady named Jen Smith. I know you've been busy with school lately, busy life being a mother in general, but I gotta say, watching this Lady and the Tramp trailer reminded me, when you have a family, when you're a mom, you gotta make sure to keep that spark alive with your hubby. I suggest getting a Disney Plus subscription and binging some sweet, cute, animated films with your hubby over a nice bucket of popcorn
or some pasta.
What? How does that tie into what I'm shouting at?
You know, I just thought starches. Jen, it's comfort. Jen loves spaghetti. I'm just trying to make the video better.
Okay, spaghetti has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
Popcorn, some Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. Okay, yeah.
What? I don't even get it.
Okay. This is the point in the bit where we're like, is either of us getting it? Jen!
I love you.
Popcorn.
And be happy.
Don't worry.
Satisfy your husband.
Get some dogs and watch the movie among them.
And let them watch you guys in the bedroom.